Is it working?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, hey everybody. It's Jeremy again for Prof. Baldwin's class. Hopefully this vlog will be long enough. My last one was only 2.5 minutes. Which, funny story about that, I actually had made an original vlog that was about 5 minutes using my computer's webcam. But then, after I made it, I discovered that none of the sound had recorded. So I was all prepared to go into class and demand that Prof help me with my computer. But then I remembered I had a digital camera that I had bought like a day or two earlier. So this is really coming in handy. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the end of relationships. I haven't actually had a breakup, so I'm just going to talk about like the end of some friendships that I've had. I remember when I was really little, I had this one friend named Nathan. He was my best friend. We hung out like all the time, and it was kind of interesting because the whole time we were together, probably 60 to 70% of it, we were just arguing, and usually like at least once while I was there, one of us would get really mad and not want to talk to the other for a while, like whenever I was over at his house, and then his mom would have to like mediate between us. So it was kind of a weird friendship to begin with, but when we did get along, it was really a lot of fun, and we shared a lot of the same interests. So yeah, go figure. But you know, we had a lot of fun for like 10 or 11 years. And let's see. Oh, it ended when we were both, I think, 12 or 13. I got mad at him because he told somebody something. I don't remember what he told them or, you know, what the situation was, but I remember that I think subconsciously I had been looking kind of for a way to end things anyway because we'd kind of been growing apart, and I think that I basically just ended it because he gave me a reason, which I kind of feel bad about now because we're still sort of friends, but nowhere near the best friends that we were. Like, we can't really relate at all. We just kind of say hi. We're more friendly acquaintances at this point. I don't think anybody's mad at each other. I think it's just that we spent so much time apart that we both became two completely different people, so now we don't really have anything in common, which is kind of unfortunate. I had kind of a similar situation happen with another friend, where I was best friends with him pretty much from after I stopped being friends with Nathan until about age 16, and the reason that one ended was because this new girl came to our church, and for some reason all of my friends immediately stopped hanging out with me and started hanging out with her. It was kind of weird. It was like a completely abrupt thing. Like one day we would all go hang out somewhere, and then the next day I'd just not get any phone calls, and then I'd see them on Sunday and they'd all be like, "Dude, that was so much fun last night," and I'd be like, "Wait, so you guys did something?" They're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Why didn't you invite me?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we meant to, but then we forgot." And that happened like 15 straight times. So eventually I just gave up. But eventually I think we grew back together because we're still really good friends now. I took a gap year between high school and college, and during that year we both became really good friends again. So that's nice. That story has a happy ending. But yeah, it's kind of weird how relationships, because they can seem so strong, but I think a relationship is really only as strong as the will of either one of the people to continue it. Like if both of you get along really, really well, but neither of you wants to hang out with each other, your friendship's not going to last. But even if you argue all the time, like me and my other friend, you know, you can still be friends as long as you want to be friends. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about friendship, is that you don't necessarily have to have anything in common. You just both have to decide that you want to be friendly and that you want to be friends with each other, which is really a beautiful thing. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up my thoughts on the subject. Hopefully I've been talking for long enough. If not, I'll just have to make the next one longer. But anyway, thanks. Bye.